we get so caught up in the fantasy that internet world provides us that we forget to tune in with our reality.
If you think of some of your favorite memories from 2018, chances are they're not ones of you scrolling through your phone. 9 out of 10, the best moments you had were the ones where you were present. So why is it that we spend so much time on our devices? A few weeks ago, the Globe and Mail released this article. It detailed that our phones are impairing our ability to remember, they make it more difficult to daydream, think creatively, and they make us more vulnerable to anxiety. So what if for one day you disconnected from digital connection? For an entire 24 hours, you shut off your phone, your laptop, and reconnected to creativity, daydreaming, and cut ties with anxiety. So I put this idea out to the internet to see if anybody else wanted to join me in a day of discomfort.
Dear Yes Theory, I have a challenge for you. On December 9th, I want you to join me part of an event called International Airplane Mode Day. That's 24 hours completely disconnecting from your smartphone, putting it on airplane mode and living an entire day being present.
Now, the only problem with this whole initiative was I couldn't monitor the fact if people were participating or not because I didn't have the internet at my hands during the day. So it was more or less just a trust thing, but the coolest thing was a lot of you participated, and while I didn't actually film most of my day because I felt like it was robbing the idea of being present, I ended up getting something a little bit more special than that. Check it out.
Hey there, Zach. I'm Maitreya from Mumbai, India.
I took part in this from the UK.
I'm from Switzerland.
So I had recently competed in a challenge called the Airplane Mode Day.
Taking an entire day off my phone was something that I haven't done in years. I've had a phone in my hand since I was in middle school.
And at first I thought it was going to be really difficult because I have this horrible habit of having to reply to messages the second that they come through.
And I'm like super addicted to my phone and especially internet.
I went to school because I am still in high school and I instantly felt weird. The reason being is I would usually, watch videos before class starts or see if anyone posted anything that I could comment on.
It was really difficult at first because I was constantly checking my phone. Even though it was on airplane mode, I was checking for notification and there were none.
I had this little booklet. You can see how many times I would like to touch my phone to check emails or anything else.
It was the greatest time because I felt I was able to connect more with myself, do some meditation, breathing exercises, and come back more genuine to people.
Because suddenly there were no messages. So I took that opportunity to go out and film a whole bunch of videos with my camera, and it was amazing just how much I got done.
Basically, I got to do stuff that I have been postponing and got to get out of my own bubble and actually be social and just bond with the family. I felt so productive.
I did a lot of reading.
Those messages are still going to be there when you come back the next day.
At the next day, I turned back on my phone and it wasn't something special. I missed one call, some emails, they wasn't so important.
Having days like this just gives you the opportunity to basically just get back on your feet and say, this is my reality.
One of the hardest parts of this challenge actually wasn't partaking on the day. It was the day after. On Monday, when I went to turn my phone back on, I started getting anxiety. I actually kept procrastinating to turn my phone back on. Throughout the day of the experience, I was like, oh, I need to turn my phone on. But then when I kind of got out of that and I detoxed from my phone, when it came to Monday, when I had to turn my phone on, I was like, oh, do I want to? Sometimes there's more anxiety to be on our phone than there is to be away from it. And some ways that I made this experience a lot easier was I did things that I knew I wouldn't want my phone to be a part of. So walks in nature, I went out for dinner, I spent time with close friends, all of that were things that I knew that I didn't want my phone to be a part of because I knew it was going to detract away from that experience. Some of you said this was really easy. Some of you said that this experience was actually really boring, which is great. I think we need to be bored more often. And I'm not saying bored like, oh, I played video games all day and I sat around all day and I went on my phone and scrolled and it was boring. That's still not being bored. You're still stimulated. True boringness is zero stimulation. Try it. Try doing a day of no dopamine hits. It's really difficult. But thank you guys for participating, and thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. And thank you, Yes Theory, for helping me out part of the whole thing. That was so cool to have your support. If you guys like this content, maybe want to participate in something like this again and try it with me, I'm gonna try and do this probably monthly and then try and like get it down to weekly to get off my phone as much as possible. You can subscribe to this channel. Join me on this journey of disconnect, of reconnect, of doing cool stuff, trying out new things, and just becoming the best possible version of myself or yourself. That's it. Hit that bell button if you want to get like little notifications. And for those of you who are like, Zach, I like this whole detox thing off of my phone, you can check out this video on how I got off my phone and how I was able to detox a lot easier using like 5 simple steps. Check that out. I'll have it playing. You can just hit the link in the description. That's it. See you guys later. Have a good one. See you next time.